Hello and welcome back to 101 Ways to Beat Depression. I'm Matt and today we're going to be talking about more of a mindset than a habit today that can really help in your journey to improving your mental health, building your life, achieving your goals, whatever it is. I feel like this is something that is worth remembering, meditating on, or even just coming back to when you need it. So what we're talking about is the fact that you need to realize with whatever you're doing and this journey you're taking right now, that things take time. You need to relax and accept that. It's so easy when we're trying to improve our lives, our mental health, we're really working hard to make a difference, a change for the better, that we can get bogged down. We can feel a little overwhelmed. We can find that we just don't see the progress and get disheartened. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Every step you take moves you forward. You always need to believe that. Even if you can't see the change, you are making progress. Everything takes time. Do not believe anyone who says they can fix you within 30 days, a month, 6 months even. Or even says to you, you can fix yourself in that time. Maybe you can, but it's a rarity. Things take time. Things can take years, but over that time, you see improvement. Things get better. It's not like it stays terrible forever. Things progress, and that's what we want to see things as, a progression over time. So don't forget that. Don't shortchange yourself. When you're working towards something, when you're doing some of these habits, any kind of positive thing, consistently over time, it can drag sometimes. Honestly, it probably will at some point get a little bit plateauy. It might plateau a little bit and you might fail to see the changes, and that's normal. How many times if you've ever worked out and you kept looking in the mirror, have you really noticed the change? You don't. You see yourself every day. You don't notice anything. But how many times when you have worked out for a bit, made a change, and not seen, say, a friend or a family member in a month or two, have they said, wow, you look great, or you've really lost weight, or you've really put on muscle, and you go, oh, have I? And you don't realize it because you're just doing the same thing every day, and you're looking at yourself and analyzing yourself every day, that you just don't notice the big change. So when you're feeling like that, when you're feeling like it's dragging you down, you think, oh, I want to give up. This isn't working. This isn't getting me anywhere. It probably has, and you just haven't noticed. And even if it's really kind of making little progress, it's progress. Be happy with it. Say to yourself, okay, just keep going. And like I said, relax. Accept it takes time. It will take as long as it takes, but I'm moving in the right direction and it will happen, right? So don't give up. With consistency and correct action, you will always achieve. And if you think about this channel and what we try to do with the habits, which is the 30 days consecutively, then reflect on those 30 days, decide if it's working or not. If it is, keep it going. If it's not, leave it for another time, try something new. And by doing this process I put forward to you, you will get results more efficiently and effectively, but it will take time. But it will probably take less time, because the whole point of this is you're getting your own data and making the correct decisions and not doing things that do not work for you. So be consistent, make your reflections, keep going if it's working, trust yourself on those reflections. Like I've said before, if it's really not working at that point, stop it, do something else. But in terms of the entire journey, you want to keep going. Relax, it takes time. Relax, it takes time. Just say that to yourself. If you want to give up though, you need to accept that you will never get where you want to be. And that's probably a harsher acceptance than just accepting it takes time. To say, I will never sort my mental health out. I will never get rid of my depression. I will never get rid of my anxiety or stress. That's a scary thought. So remember, giving up is accepting that fate, and you're not going to accept that fate. I know you're not going to accept that fate because you have the potential to do anything. If you are overwhelmed though, if you are on that brink, and it happens to everyone, then it's okay to take a break. Take a break. Just put everything away, all the things you're doing, all the work you're doing on yourself. Just take a break. Relax. Come back to it. It's not giving up. You're just resetting yourself to go again. When we do habits and things, you can get habit anxiety when you have like a streak and you don't want to break the streak. And when you break it, you think, oh my God, I've completely messed up everything. I'll never get back to where I was. It's not true. You just get back on again and you do it again and it's fine. You don't go back to square one, right? Never think that. If you take a break and come back, it's not square one. You're just getting back on the horse, trying again from a point where you've chilled out, you've got rid of that overwhelming feeling and you're ready to go again. And that's fine. We all do it. And eventually you'll get that consistency and you won't feel overwhelmed. It'll feel easy. And that's the whole point again with this channel. We want things to feel easy and they will. So every step is forward, right? Every step is forward. It's not backwards. It's always forward. 1% better than 0%. 0.1% is better than 0%. Just trust if you're doing the right things effectively, right? Like we talked about before, 30 days, reflection, doing things properly, doing things that feel right, that work for you, then you are going to succeed, even if you can't see it right now. Even if you, like I said, like looking in that mirror, you can't see you getting fitter. It is happening. Things are changing. So repeat to yourself, takes time. It takes time. And even the smallest thing can contribute to the biggest change. We've talked about this before on the channel, about how things stack, how things progress. The little things, don't discount them. They build and build. So everything small really does produce something big, as long as you're consistent and you do things correctly. So if you're just starting out with this channel or trying to make a change in your life to try and help your depression, your anxiety or stress, this might not make sense right now. You might just be doing things thinking, well, I'm fine. Like, you know, I've just started. I don't really get why I need to tell myself that right now. And that's fine. I'll be perfectly honest, this is a mindset which probably is an as and when type situation, but you can meditate on it as well. And that's very useful to try and drill that into you and remind yourself daily. You know, like I said, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Everything takes time, but I'm moving in the right direction and I will succeed. Right? So if it doesn't make sense to you, cool, that is fine. But you will know over time when you need this. And that's the funny thing. And that's kind of how I made my book in a way. There's a lot of, you can pick it up when you need it. You can flick through and be like, just, oh, that might work right now. Or maybe I should try that again. It gives you ideas when you're in that rut. So at some point, this video, this idea might be precisely what you need. And you will know when that is. And I would probably think it's when you hit that brick wall and you get discouraged. Watch this video, remember this mindset, relax, it takes time. So as I said, you can use this as an as and when kind of mindset. Or if you want to do the kind of habits, you know, the 30 days like we've already talked about, then meditate on it every day. Just 20 minutes, just run it through your mind, repeat it to yourself like a mantra, and see if it helps. And of course, remember at that 30-day point, reflect on it. Has it helped me in any small way? Yes or no? If it has, maybe keep doing it. Do it every day. Make it 60-90, make it into a real habit, make it part of your life. If you do it and you think, actually, it didn't help, it's actually very disruptive to my life to be meditating on this, I'm not getting any benefit, fine. Don't continue it, fine. Leave it, come back to it another time. At some point, you might need it. Just not right now. And that's the whole point of everything we talk about. Everything should work, but at the right time and when you're ready for it and when you need it. So, relax, accept things take time, and realize that good things are coming to you. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Hopefully that will be useful to some of you, but pretty much let me know whatever you think in the comments, that would be great. And please like and subscribe, it really helps the channel grow. The more we can grow it, the more stuff we can do. And yeah, it should be really, really good. I've got a lot of plans. I really want to help you guys out there. And hopefully we can have more interaction and you guys can give me feedback and what you want to see and what would help you. All in good time. But yeah, liking, subscribing, bell notification, comments really helps. If you want my ebook or book, there's a link in the description. This is the 101 Ways to Beat Depression book, and it is a great, more practical guidebook that you can just use every day. And the whole purpose of it was to be practical and get you doing. So it's really good. It really synchronizes with the channel. So do that, watch this, and make those steps like we're talking about and succeed and really just change your life for the better. But you don't have to. It's always your choice. If you just want to watch the YouTube videos, amazing. I'm totally on board with that. And I will leave it there. You guys have a really great day and I will see you in the next one. See ya.